HireUA.
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 Unbelievable benefits from working with you and hiring from you.
The best part was just how quick everything got lined up.
You guys basically in our corner was huge.
Many different candidates.
Quality of talent's very high.
So much easier than trying to hire off Upwork and things like that.
The overall experience was really smooth.
I definitely recommend you talk to HireUA and Kyle and his team.
Hey guys, it's Kyle here. I'm the owner and founder of HireUA, and today I've got one of our clients, Joseph, on the line, who's going to be talking a little bit about his experience hiring with us. So first off, thank you so much for taking the time, man. I know you're busy. I really appreciate it. Can you tell the viewers and listeners just a little bit about your company and what you were hiring for?
Absolutely, Kyle, and it's my pleasure, man. So I was hiring for a micro pipeline agency. I run creative cold emails, and I really needed someone to help me out with a lot of the tedious processes, like being in Google Sheets pretty much all day and building out lists and pulling contacts from databases that we invest in and all that.
If I remember right, and it's been a few months now, but I think on our introductory call, you were telling me you were spending just hours a day kind of just digging in through Sheets and Excel, and we're kind of just getting to the point you were burning your eyeballs out. Is that true? Am I remembering right?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I was in a hamster wheel of just, I had a ton of work on my plate that I didn't want to be doing, but that had to be done. And yeah, pretty much exactly what you were saying.
Got it. Can you talk a little bit about what the hiring process was like? So we had our introductory phone call. I think you paid that invoice the same day. Can you talk a little bit about what happened next with my team in regards to the finding the candidates, the interview process, and then the onboarding, of course?
Yeah, I believe it was late week, and then over the weekend and just the following week, there was already multiple candidates lined up. I had a few interviews, got help with the questions on the interviews since this was a new thing for me, and it was really smooth.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I think we lined them up. You had a couple good choices, and then you made a choice from there. Can you talk about kind of what specifically she's doing in your business? I know you kind of said she's kind of doing some of the data stuff, but could you maybe just provide a little bit more insight into that and how much time you think you're potentially saving on a weekly basis?
Sure. I know she is doing, she's working with me 25 hours a week, and she is saving me the equivalent of just that. Yeah, and she was up to speed within a week. The few processes I had her on at the beginning, which is all basically building out business-to-business contact lists. That's her main focus still. But all the processes, pulling the leads, cleaning them, going through all the companies, double-checking, verifying people still work at the companies, et cetera, et cetera. She got up to speed, again, within a week. I've trained her over the last couple months of working together on just a task here and there, new ones, and she's been super efficient, super easy to work with. She takes initiative. If she runs into problems, she's not like waiting on me. She's figuring things out pretty quickly herself. So it's been awesome, man.
Awesome. No, that's awesome to hear. I mean, I think that's one of the most important things for a small business owner is your first couple hires. They need to be proactive and not to the point where you have to spend more time answering their questions than it would take you to do the thing yourself, right? So it's really important. So it sounds like, basically from a half hour of your time on the call with me initially, and then, a couple of hours interviewing candidates plus 1 week of 25 hours a week, you were able to get 25 hours a week back moving forward, which is really good. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
The added bonus to that too is all that draining time. If you go and do that for 25 hours, it's got a net negative effect down the road too, man. Like it's not going to allow you to focus creatively or do the big picture stuff. So that it's more than just that 25 hours too. You're getting your freedom back too. Your ability to think critically, think creatively. All of that's really important for a business owner.
100%, man. I agree. And I mean, if anyone hears this who is questioning, like, hey, should I go with Kyle and try this out? I highly recommend that you do. I've done the whole Upwork thing. I hired 7 contractors and worked with them for months and kept hitting bottlenecks. And then I had a few months where I just took everything on my shoulders, which we're talking about, that Alina has taken off my shoulders. So it's one of those things where I wish I would have found you about a year ago, and I can see just how much it's helped me with my processes and streamlining everything in just the first few months. So I'm sure as I grow and expand, I'm going to be utilizing Kyle in this partnership here to bring on some more people, because it's been an amazing process, and Alina is really amazing to work with. Very high quality, very easy to work with, and gets the job done. So all around awesome.
Thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it. I don't think I have anything else to add to that. So thank you again for your time. If you're looking to hire, go to hire-ua.com and book a call, and we'll take care of you from there. Thanks again, Joseph. We'll talk to you soon. All right.
Thanks, Kyle.